Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants. Eugenio Suarez, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard, looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Kevin Gausman is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch, had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
First pitch coming, here it is. Number 4 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah.
And this is past belt on down the line. A fair ball.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy. And rightfully so, as we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
And he fouls this one off. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
No.
And he struck him out.
Batting fourth.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aristides Aquino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Votto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Jesse Winker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Reds strand a couple. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hamilton.
Here's the pitch. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? This is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Donovan Solano.
Standing in, Donovan Solano, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now. Here's the pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the second baseman, Wilmer.
Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. It's been a 2-for-14 effort for him to this point in the series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Flores, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Still no score. Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
Nick Senzel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Popped him up. Posey moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Striding in, Josh Van Meter, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box, Luis Castillo. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Reds jump out in front here, 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
At the plate, number 4. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Reds 1 and the Giants nothing. In now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Here's the first pitch to him.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Lays off 2-2 now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's off the second archway.
It's one of the beauties of the ballpark out here in San Francisco, the bricks. But I'll tell you what, if it caroms right to the right fielder, you got to pump the brakes coming around first base because he'll throw you out.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 1 ball, no strikes the count. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 17 home runs, 57 runs batted in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 7. The catcher, Buster Posey.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Posey, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
High chopper to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Giants leave one. They're down 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto.
Now here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is after it. He's there and records the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. First offering on its way. No. 1. Suarez left field and carrying well. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 201 in his career. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. Aquino brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Liner toward right center. Hamilton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Senzel.
In now for the Reds, Nick Senzel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Come on now, are you kidding me?
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. A 1-0 delivery.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On a line, that's a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now to the plate, Josh Van Meter, hit weekly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. We play 2.5, 2-0 Cincinnati. Settling in now, Evan Longoria. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. Fouled away. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Kevin Gossman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Aquino in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 00, Billy Hamilton.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Hamilton Once an Atlanta Brave, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Here it comes, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again, 1-2.
Ball, that's down.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first-pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Now in the box, number 4. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flores has it. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
He's going! Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Donovan Solano.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he misses again, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Popped him up. Barnhart is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Yastrzemski. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. The 2010 NL MVP Joey Votto will start us out when we come back. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Reds 2 and the Giants nothing. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto.
The pitch. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is full. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Votto puts a good swing on it and sends a ball well into right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. On its way is pitch number 75. Line drive to left. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aristides Aquino. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading up for the Giants.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. Alex Dickerson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2-0.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
1 strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The next 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3. 3-1.
A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Buster Posey now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
2 strikes.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Two balls and no strikes.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Pablo Sandoval will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Looking at his career totals, Sandoval hits a little over the 270 mark. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now. Sandoval, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Billy Hamilton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Here comes the 0-1.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count,
batter,
0-2,
number 7.
and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 0-1 offering.
No, that's the ball. We're playing 11.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-1. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 5 innings complete. The Reds lead it 2-1. Jeff Samardzija takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Jeff Samardzija.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ha!
The windup and the 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Samardzija, a right-hander going 6'5". He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jesse Winker is retired to kick off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nick Senzel is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's the pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fly ball heading for the alley. Back goes Yastrzemski, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
To the plate now, Josh Van Meter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. The 3-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now back.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, as Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box, Luis Castillo. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up. And that's in there. Base hit. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Stepping in now, number 4, as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-1 Reds. Ready now, Wilmer Flores. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Here's the pitch. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Suarez has got it, and the side is retired. Giants are down quietly, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Flores. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third base.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to that reputation with a blast earlier in this game.
And you can just tell how confident he is in the box, hunting his pitch, not coming outside the zone or expanding it. I would expect him to put another good swing on the ball right here.
Taken in by Longoria. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 44.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Aristides Aquino. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they lead it 4-1.
7th inning, the Reds.
Robert Stevenson will come on now, and can you believe it? This will be his 100th appearance of the season. That's got to be one tired arm. Ready once again, Brandon Belt, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, no.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Stevenson has compiled over 90 innings pitched and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Evan Longoria, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's fouled away. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Giants down in order. They trail it 4-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. No, that's it. Come on.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here's the pitch.
Fight.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Popped up. Belt is there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Striding into the box, Nick Senzel. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. There to take it in is Flores, and there are two away now.
Second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Josh Van Meter will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going.
Me and my friend, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference. One of my they would pop out in the
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike two. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
20-12, 1-2.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Lorenzen is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Freddie Galvis is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Grounded back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next to the Giants, the shortstop, Jonathan Solano.
Digging in, Donovan Solano. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3 balls and a strike, the count to the Giants shortstop.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Here it is on 3-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Tyler Rogers enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Rogers.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Tucker Barnhart. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-0.
Ball, that's too low.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And now, Freddie Galvis. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average right at 280 coming in. 18 homers and 51 runs batted in. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready on 1 and 2.
No, too low.
A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
At the plate, number 4, as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Stepping in, Joey Votto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Solano for 1. The belt for the twin killing.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. He's set. Here it comes.
Yep.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Sam Coonrod takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 65, Sam Coonrod.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Reds 6 and the Giants 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Amir Garrett is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Phillip Ervin is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup.
Phillip Ervin.
He's set, and the pitch. Wilmer Flores is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Garrett features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. Ervin is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Full count.
One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Really good late
Up
bite
next
on that
is Giants.
slider right there. The
No
best
left
ones
fielder.
have that late action
Alex
that just darts at the last minute.
Dickerson.
They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Alex Dickerson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Last strike here for the Giants. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-1, the final tally today. The Cincinnati Reds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Castillo earns his 12th victory in the ball game. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Get a grip on my nubs, I got control of the wheel. I tell them, be who you are, 'cause who you are makes you great. Ain't nothing better than that, you're special in your own ways. If you're working hard for your future and you really love what you're doing, you gotta be working for progress and sweat all the rest.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds: 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.